Welcome back once again. If you just join us, we are hosting Mr. Fahd المطوع. He's the president of Ride Club, and also from Jeddah we are hosting Engineer Adil Izzati, sport columnist in a Riyadh newspaper. And now we are so happy to have with us Khaldun Sheikh. He is actually from Super magazine. Welcome back once again to Sport Zone. We're still with my guest, Fahd المطوع, president of Ride Club, and also Adil Izzat, sport columnist in a Riyadh newspaper. Let me go back again. Before I go to Adil, let me also ask you about the financial problems here. I know that you are among the 9 clubs who does not have, or do not have actually sponsors. How do you actually facing this financial problems? How can you manage to run your club business within this kind of shortage of money?
Really, speaking of running the team is really difficult, especially when you don't have sponsor. We're only, working with our, financial resources, and it's very limited. That's number one. Number two, we're depending 100%, of what we get from the professional league. This is the problem, And sometimes we get late payments from a TV, coverage, or from, media coverage. And it's creating a lot of problem for us. It's really difficult.
Is there any hopes that you might overcome this problem soon with finding like Al Fath? Actually, they work hard by their own effort to find a sponsor. Is it likewise that you are actually in the same track, having going to have some sponsors soon?
We tried, we tried so many, places, and we tried with so many companies. But the problem is that, most of the companies in Saudi Arabia, they do not understand, the investment and the sport investment, actually. Most of them, when you speak with them, they're taking the investment negatively. I remember one company, we reached them and we talked with them, and they were saying to us, no, if we sponsor you, we might lose the other fans. This is really difficult. But I really encourage all companies in Saudi Arabia to participate in the sports. After all, we are helping each other and we're working together with each other. And if this is not going to happen, I think the government intervention is very, very important, to help, because there are big companies in Saudi Arabia and they're not paying to the community anything,
Right.
So they should be charged, that if a company wins a contract, with 1 billion, for example, they must, force them, to sponsor one of the teams. And I think this is the only way, you have to force them.
Okay.
This is the only way.
Force them, it's something, it's a harsh terminology, but inshallah,
this
we
is the
would
only
see.
thing, because if you speak with them, everybody, doesn't want to spend the money. They always, try to, maximize their profit and minimize their cost, But
Right.
you have to pay something for the community. After all, we're helping the community too.
Okay, we are part of this actually community. Let's back again to you, Mr. Fahd المطوع. Let's talk about, we mentioned Al Hilal, Muraz, and the pressure that they are facing. And this coming Thursday, you are going to actually play with Al Hilal. Do you think that the Al Hilal players are, affected by the loss of the Asian Championship? Do you think that would encourage your players to win this coming match?
Well, I'm sure, we always have a motivation to win every game that we play. But, we have to talk about Al Hilal. Al Hilal is a very big team, and we have to respect it, I am sure, if we respected the Hilal team, we will play and we will perform well. And this is what we did last year. We met with Al Hilal for 2 games, and we played very well. So I think Al Hilal is coming, losing the Asian Cup. I think this is going to put a lot of pressure on the team. But seeing them yesterday, last night, they played against Al Nasr. They performed very well. I think they were very close to win the game last night.
Adil, about the media, do you think the media is actually giving you the attention that you deserve as a Ride Club through your journey in the Premier League?
Well, seriously, I have to thank all the medias in Saudi Arabia. They are really supporting us a lot. It's true, the media could be two-sword-edged. The problem is that, sometimes the media could be very helpful for you, and sometimes it could be, very awful for you. But I think the Ride, we have very good, media, and I think, most of the media is really supporting us, and this is what we expect from them. And on behalf of the Ride Club, I really thank them.
Okay. Before we go, just also we are running out of time. Now we have 3 teams from Al Qasim. Do you think this will also encourage the players players and also the fans to interact with their clubs, and this would boost the football in Qasim region.
Yes, I think, having 3 teams, in the Premier League and from Al Qasim province, I think this is very good, a very positive, move for all the clubs. Also, we have a couple of, clubs in the Al Qasim also. They are in the first division, and hopefully, they will come next year. And, as long as you have 3-4 teams, I'm sure the competition will be very, very helpful for us.
Right. Adil, briefly, because I'm running out of time, do you think that the coming Asian Championship for the clubs will be any different from the previous ones?
I have, before that, Fahad suggestion for Mr. Fahad المطوع, that to work maybe with the Ta'awun to find one sponsor for a Ta'awun and the ride together. Maybe this would overcome the issue with the companies. Maybe a Ta'awun al-Ride or al-Hazm, all the Qasim clubs, so they would enjoy one sponsor. I believe, like what I've said, next year, if we keep doing what we're doing today, results is going to be the same. I believe that here is where the youth welfare organization has got to step in and not leave it only to the club, because this is like a national mission where under the Saudi Arabia name, we need to find what were the root causes. Maybe forming a committee or something from that aspect to understand what went wrong, what are the countermeasures that should be taken to take these issues from their roots.
Okay, Adil Azzat, thank you very much for joining me in this program, and also my thanks go to the President of Al-Ride, Fahad المطوع. Thank you very much for joining me in this program.
Thank you very
much. And hopefully
much.
It's not going to be, it's the first, but it will not be the last, inshallah.
Well, thank you, and thank you really for having me, and I really appreciate it, and I really enjoyed, being with you.
Thank you very
Such
much.
a very,
Thank you very
very
much.
lovely person. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And with that, we come to the end of our program for this week. Until we see you, inshallah, next week with other guests. Take care and goodbye.